In this video, we're going to take a look at what it's like to complete a practice set as a student. So again, to open a practice set, the student will go to the classwork page in Classroom and click on the assignment, and then click on the practice set in the Your Work section to open it up. Now, it's pretty intuitive to use. Students will see all the questions, they'll see where to type the answers, and what it is that they need to do. So let's go ahead and just start with the first question. As we go through, I'll point out some different features that the student has to use. So the first question is telling the students that there's a garden that's built with a length of 9 feet and a width of 7 feet, and the student is being asked to find out the total area, plantable space in the garden. This would be the area where the student would write their answer. Now let's say that the student forgot how to calculate this. They can see that a hint was added, so they can click on Show Hint to see the hint. Watch that video right within the practice set without leaving it to get a reminder of how to solve it. So let's say the student concludes, great, watch that video. I know what the formula is for area. The answer to that's 63, great. Now the teacher in this particular question did not ask for the student to show work, but the student does have an area to show work right here. So you'll see right here we have a View Your Work section. And if the student clicks on the pencil tool, they'll have a canvas in which to show their work. If they'd like to add a graph paper, they could. They can also make this larger if they'd like more room to work. And so if I did want to show my work, and I'm doing this with my mouse, students with touchscreens are going to have a much easier time. And I'll say 9 times 7 equals, whoops, and I made a mistake, and that's okay. So to get rid of a mistake, the student would click on the eraser tool, and then they would just drag the eraser to the area they want to erase. Then they can go back to the pen tool and complete showing their work. Now here, if the student wants to check their answer, then go ahead and click check. And they see that this is correct. Then they can move on to the next question. Here, they're being asked to explain how to calculate the area of a triangle. Now, since the student used the pen tool on the last question, it's still in use here. So I'm going to go back to the pointer tool, and this allows me to type. So I'll type my response here. I'm going to go base times height divide by 2. Now I don't need to show my work, but I could. I'm going to go ahead and click done. I can't check this as a student because this is a paragraph type question. But again, you'll see that I do have a hint for this. I'm going to scroll down. And now let's say I get it incorrect. Let me go with this one and then check my answer. It's going to tell me to try this again, and the student can, and it is okay because the teacher will see how many attempts a student took on each question. So in this particular case where I chose the incorrect answer first, followed by the correct answer, the teacher will see that the student got it right on the second attempt. All right, and then the student would just go ahead and click here. And go ahead and check that one as well. Right, and the student can see they've done all questions. They're given some confetti for finishing the practice set. And when they're ready, they're going to go ahead and click on Turn In and confirm that they want to turn this in to their teacher. And then they're done, and the teacher is ready to grade it.